Now, this battle with Harvard is part of the Trump administration's efforts to exert control over some of the nation's elite universities. Just this morning, the president said he's considering taking $3 billion of previously awarded grant money from Harvard and giving it to trade schools across the United States. Joining us now to talk about all this, Fangzhou Jiang, Harvard Kennedy School and co-founder of the Crimson Education. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So Harvard Kennedy is the School of Government and Public Policy there at Harvard. We've certainly heard the president talk about that this move to find out about international students and get rid of or have them sent back has to do with anti-Semitism. Now, this morning, he's talking about moving money to trade schools. Why do you think the president is targeting foreign college students? Because there's certainly been a lot of talk about the protests that have happened at college campuses, maybe liberal-leaning conversations at college campuses. What do you think?
According to the letter sent to the university from the Department of Homeland Security, anti-Semitism was definitely a key concern of the administration. There are probably some other reasons floated by the media as well. But as students, we weren't explicitly told what the reasons were, apart from the ones that were mentioned in the letter. And for us, I guess the big thing is that we need to know for the next semester, how should we plan for ourselves? Very recently, I got my housing for the next academic year after going through a few weeks of lottery process. But now this all is up in the air, even though we're waiting for more words from the judge or from the more court proceedings. But this is definitely a huge uncertainty among the student population here at the Kennedy School and across the wider Harvard network.
And certainly, since you are studying at that Kennedy School, you're studying government and public policy. What are your thoughts about why the president is targeting foreign students?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the protest has been going on campus for pretty much more than a year now. It was mainly in Harvard Square or Harvard Quad, which is a little bit further from Harvard Kennedy School. But of course, a lot of students at Kennedy School has been, talking about it. As I mentioned earlier, anti-Semitism is definitely one of the key concerns as well. Yeah, I guess that is sort of really a fight between the administration and the university, which is trying to keep the record of, students pretty private, and then this is definitely a key contention point.
I'm certainly concerning, as you mentioned, as this is uncertain. It creates a lot of uncertainty for foreign students. You're also the co-founder of Crimson Education, which is an organization that helps students get into top universities. So how does this impact your work? And what are you hearing from students who were maybe looking at Harvard and now this is up in the air?
Definitely. Crimson has been very committed to help students both domestically and internationally. Over the last several days, Crimson has received a lot of concerns from students who are matriculating at Harvard this fall. Obviously, similar to them, we're all in this very uncertain situation. But of course, there are definitely leading indicators as well. There are families that are in grade 9, grade 10, or even earlier, looking at Harvard or early graduate students as well. They are very uncertain about whether this, contention will spread to other campuses in the U.S. or whether international students will have a lot of challenges in the future. So that's definitely something that these families are considering. Because of the uncertainty, they're looking at also options as backups. For example, the United Kingdom, Canada, Singapore, Australia, so on and so forth. So definitely reassuring that the U.S. will continue to provide high quality international and higher education is definitely something we've been doing. And yeah, working with family to resolve those differences and concerns has been a priority for the team.
All right. Yeah, good, important organization that you have going there. And certainly Harvard University filed lawsuit. We'll see if other universities join in on all of this. Fangzhou Jiang, from Harvard Kennedy School there, thank you so much for joining us and giving us your insight on this.